Assalamualaikum and greeting to Miss On and all friends. My name is Nurul Shafika and this is the poster that we will use throughout this presentation discussion.
Design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the designer toolkit to integrate the needs of people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirement for business success. For this design thinking process, we include advertise, define, ideate, prototype, and final project in our video. For this assignment, our group has agreed to choose Q Nasi Kukus restaurant at Matang Metro City Sarawak as our project. We choose this restaurant because there are some weaknesses that need to be fixed in terms of food pickup delivery, and the restaurant space is quick crowded, which is quick difficult to move in and out of the restaurant. In this video, we will show our idea and solution for design thinking that we have discussed for the project that we have already choose. Thank you.
In this part, we use two types of research. First, primary research, second, secondary research. We use researchers data about the design principle that can apply to redesign the restaurant according to SOP guidelines for social distancing and less contact to curb COVID-19. We also interviewed some customers of the restaurant about what they think of restaurant's design. After that, we discussed how to fix the problems and come up with relevant ideas to redesign the restaurant accordingly.
The problems that we have found are the pickup and delivery stations are narrow and did not fulfill the social distance. This will make the rider and the customer not obey the social distancing. Next, the container to place the food is too exposed with no container lid. This is not practical, especially during COVID-19. The virus spreads mostly through close contact, aerosols, and respiratory droplets expelled. Then, hand sanitizer, Sejahtera QR code, and the temperature scanner are not close to the pickup and delivery station. This will cause some riders to forget to scan the Sejahtera QR code, their temperature, and forget to use the hand sanitizer to increase. Lastly, payment and order taking systems do not follow the guidelines for social distancing. Based on the study of the restaurant, we have found that these restaurants still use a payment and order taking system that does not meet the rule of social distancing.
After analyzing and defining the problem, we continue to the process of ideate. We started this ideate process by presenting and comparing all of the ideas for resolving the pickup and delivery problem in the restaurant that we have choose, which is restaurant Q Nasi Kukus. Then we move to the selection process and choose the greatest idea among all of the idea we have in order to develop a suitable prototype solution. The picture next to me is the solution we have choose to solve all the problem that occur in this restaurant. For the problem 1, we have decided to redesign the pickup and delivery area at this restaurant again, so that it is not too narrow. And we also decide to put a fit site to remind the customer and rider to always follow the social distancing guidelines. For this problem, we have provided 2 redesign solution idea and agreed to use the second redesign solution idea. Next, for the second problem, which is the container to place the food has no lid, we have agreed to use our first idea solution, which is put the pickup and delivery locker system. For the third problem, our group decided to arrange the positions of the sanitizer, temperatures, and Sejahtera scanner close to the pickup and delivery place, and also to find a solution on how to put all of these 3 things so they are not take too much space. There are 3 solution ideas we provide, and we agreed to choose the first ideas. Lastly, for the last problem, our group has agreed to use our first idea because we think it is more suitable since the restaurant is not have a big enough space. So we also think that the first idea is more easy and can practice the social distancing. In the selection of all these ideas, we also use the design principle and normal fundamental stage of action before making a selection.
Hi, my name is Renerio Romeo Hildore, and today I will be present about prototype of our group project. This is the first slide of prototype. As you can see, this is the original floor plan of the Kukus restaurant. As you can see, the food area pickup is quite near with the dining area, which makes the social distancing rule is not achieved. Besides that, the food on the table is not covered, so it is exposed to any type of debris outside there. Even worse, it can be exposed to COVID-19 virus. So this is the first prototype for our project. As you can see, at the left side is the prototype 1 floor plan, and the right side, as you can see, it is a 3D model for the prototype 1. As you can see, there have been added a food locker to increase the quality of the food, and the table have been rearranged to achieve the social distancing rule. And then, as you can see, this is the second prototype for our project plan. So there are a minor change that we have made in the second prototype. Instead of the food locker is being attached to the wall like prototype 1, we decide to change the position of the locker to in front, to facing out of the restaurant. And this is the prototype 3 for our project plan. As you can see, there are also minor changes that have been made to the prototype 3, such as the rearrangement of the table and the position of the food locker. As you can see from the prototype 2, the food locker is placed inside the restaurant, but in the prototype 3, the food locker is placed outside the restaurant. In the prototype 1, we had a little bit of additional small features, such as the step sticker to divide between riders and customer. As you can see, there are two types of stickers, the yellow one and the blue one. So the yellow one is for the riders, the one who take food for the customer, and also the blue one is for the customer. This is to prevent them from mingle up and not achieving the social distancing rule. Next is the food locker. As you can see, this type of food locker is attached to the wall. This idea is implemented because we need to reduce face-to-face interaction between the rider and the restaurant worker. So the restaurant worker put the food inside the food locker, and after that the rider who will come after, they will grab the food from the food locker without having a face-to-face interaction. And this is the last feature that been added to our prototype 1. As you can see, there are QR code, hand sanitizer, and temperature scanner has been added to the QR code, hand sanitizer, and temperature scanner area. And also, as you can see from the right side of the slide, there are QR code contactless payment. This is implemented to increase safety between riders and the restaurant workers. That's all from us. Thank you.